The Star.
Yeah, y'all already know. Seven the Panther. That dude Fizz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, blue jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. Hot to death, oh yes, these are the sports podcasts live as a pros course. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyzing with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the force ever. No longer got any use for the four letters. The latest news, score stats and the view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season. The people starting five. We going in on three. Run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. If it's sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three. Run the baseline, starting five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign. I'm the illest cat spit. I got what you need.
Oh shit. Nice Sunday for once, yo.
Yeah.
We back. Newest episode of Star 5 Podcast. As always, hit that box on the side there. Go to hooksrub.com, 20% off your order using the code starting5. Some of the best seasonings on the planet, especially in America.
Spicy.
Good
Spicy.
shit. Good shit.
Anyway,
yeah. What up? You know who I am.
Yes.
Kicking off Black History Month right with the name Akeem the African Dream. Each episode I'm gonna find something that is I don't want to say disrespectful, but you know, we'll see. We'll see where the names go. What up, TJ?
What up, Akeem? Good to see you again, brother.
Josh, bro.
Yeah. Soul Man, you can call me. Good weekend. Shout out to Mike Jones and Herb, friends of the show and pretty much family. Celebrated their 5th year anniversary at the brewery. Good to see a lot of good people. Shout out to Iz and Ian, so AP and Kira. Eddie Cheeb showed up later on. It was a good time.
Yeah,
very good time.
Of course, I missed everybody like always, because a nigga chose to be a 4 to 12 guy. So I definitely another year missing the anniversary, another year missing the homies. But this usually that's kind of became like the kickoff of like the eventual getting up all year type of, celebrate the anniversary with the homies. And
yeah,
it's great to see the evolution of that place and how long they've been around. And we were there from the beginning. We were there from the beginning with Mike when Mike was just talking about it and writing it on paper. And then
I was in his backyard helping him brew beer.
Exactly.
In the gazebo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We had some of his very first batches that most people will never ever get to taste. Like they never had the opportunity. We got some good beers before he made himself public, basically.
Yeah. Bringing him along to like when we did the Spotless Minds album release party when T had the spot in Jersey, he brought some custom shit there, and this was before the brewery was open, like not long before the brewery was open. Brought some custom shit there. I missed a bunch of the backyard joints, but there was moments where he brought me something, And then when I gave him the shout out this week, it was the picture when he did his first
the Pepper Coast.
Brew, first brew session,
at the other brewery.
What is it, Elementary? That was like
Elementary. Quick story, they're going out of business now.
Wow.
They're
Why?
closing.
It's,
I think somebody fucked up the money in that place.
uh, not. It's not Mike and Herb's fault. They sucked up
No,
all
nah,
sucked
nah,
up all the
nah,
clientele.
nah, nah. I'll get the. I didn't get a chance to speak to Jones too much yesterday. He was running around, but yeah, that place is going under, and Jones's place is going stronger than ever. That place was packed yesterday, dude.
I believe it.
Packed.
It always is packed on the anniversary day, no matter what the weather is. Too, on the anniversary day is always packed.
That's love, man. That's love.
Word,
We out there in any weather.
word.
That's pure love out there for that man.
What I was
Shout out to
saying
them
was
though.
the elementary this shit. Like the picture that I posted was I was when I finally got there, and I was like thumbs up, and he was looking at me like I was crazy, some shit. But it was he didn't save me one that day. He didn't save me one that day before I got there. I
mm,
forgot what we were saying in the picture. They probably remember, but yeah, big ups to them, man. Big ups to them in the anniversary. It does.
I did speak to Herb. I want to get him on the show because he's one of the few black brewers in all of Jersey that owns, is owner of a brewery. So I wanted to bring him on.
Word.
Maybe
And
maybe next
the
week or the
glizzy
week
shop.
after. Oh yes, yes. He's got a deli shop now that he's added to it. So Herb is
So
doing
he's
his
got the
thing, bro.
hot dogs and the deli.
Yeah, he's got the hot dogs and a deli now. Herb is doing
Damn.
it. He's trying to buy up all the Hackensack, man.
No
That's
word.
and when
Why
that, and
not?
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So
Yeah,
yeah.
word. Word. I gotta make it a point to try to get to either of them. I mean, when I rode to my brother's, we did ride in that direction, but I didn't,
Hmm.
I didn't pull over and stop. I just have this
Right.
thing in me, and it's like when I gotta make a long trip like that, like I just want to be
You
able to
just want to
just
go straight
go.
home. Yeah. Yeah.
Just go.
Yep.
Unless it's like I'm on some like, yo, something's going on. Let me detour a little bit if I got the time, whatever. But like when I went to my brother's, it was, I had the whole family in the car.
Nice.
So I
Yeah. You
didn't
you ain't stopping for that with all them people in there.
word, word. But yeah, maybe we'll bring Herb on this month if we could. I mean, he's been yep, they
I
both
spoke
been
to him and he said, yeah.
I told him, and we've been talking for like the past 2 or 3 years at least, doing the live show there at the brewery. Like
That's on us.
I
That's on
know
us,
it's
bro.
been on us. It's been on us. I guess it's just a matter of making time, really. But
Yeah, that's it.
it's been on us. I know that for a fact. But I mean, hey, time is really everything. Especially when my
It
job's
is.
trying to give me a fucking like, yo. I tried. All I wanted to do is move 2 days of vacation. 2 days. And I sent them proof for the wedding that I'm supposed to be going to, which I don't
Hmm.
get to go. I don't get invited to many of those, but
Oh, you
this
going
one
to the one in Florida?
I gotta be there for that one. I have to be
All
there for
right.
that
I
one.
couldn't
Like
make it.
oh,
I
they
couldn't
sent
make
you
it.
the invite?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good. But yeah, I have to be there for that one for multiple reasons because they're part. I'm the
That's
reason why.
family.
I well, that's Ian and I go back from diapers.
Y- y- Right. Right.
Like I've told
Right.
everybody, our mothers were best friends growing up. So I've known literally since all the way back then.
He's a true day one.
But I'm part reason why they're even together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yep.
part two. And then again, like you said, just the family is number three. It's like, over the past, I don't even know how many. It's been over a decade plus knowing is now. And you know,
Yeah.
I've known about their ups
Holy
and
shit,
downs and
Dan. I
things
didn't
like
think it was that long.
well, nah, it's
I
at
didn't
least
realize it was
12,
that
13
long, bro.
years. At least 12,
Yeah.
13 years now. At least.
You're right. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, man. Real friends, man.
Word. But yeah, it's just like that's one of those like, yeah, I gotta be there because who the fuck knew that my man Ian Charles was ever getting married? just saying it just like that. Who would ever fucking thought it? Like, But
Congrats to
again,
them.
I don't get invited to too many. So I
Right,
literally actually funny enough, TJ, it's like I always said this. I always said the true test of friendships is the weddings you get invited to.
bro. Bro, I only been to like I can count how many weddings I've been to on my hand,
I
and
I
two of
think I
them
got
was
up
my
to
one was my brother getting married, the other was my sister getting married. So that's three else people, maybe three
I
I've
didn't
been
even
invited to.
I wasn't even there for my brothers.
Holy shit!
I was because I'll tell the story because he ain't on here. He probably ain't gonna listen anyway. Fuck it. They went in like quiet. They tried to low key get married and then try to pop up on everybody like surprise we're married, but then got
Right.
upset because of the way me and my wife got married. Which funny enough, I was just looking through the pictures yesterday, but it was just like the timing in which me and my wife got married was like it was gonna happen. Job was about to change for her. So she would have been
Mm-hmm.
out of health insurance. So it's like, all right, fuck it, let's just do it. Like we was doing it anyway, but let's just do it.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Mount Vernon to the Justice of the Peace shit up there because it was
Oh,
in and
nice.
out. It was in it
Yep.
because it was in and out. It wasn't like going to the Bronx one and having to
Nope.
wait or whatever. Like up there, we was the only ones. We was
Yeah.
in done. And then, it got signed off when we had the little ceremony in our apartment at the time, the first apartment. And then that was it. But then I find out they got upset because we announced, we're getting married, we got married, they was all at the house and all that shit. And then it was just like surprise, we got married like a week later. They didn't tell nobody. Hi- His
That's not
his
your
boy
fault.
his boy in
They
Mecca
didn't
was
tell
like
you.
my brother was my best man for me because it was just like it was all short notice and all that shit. My brother
Right.
was my best man. His boy in Mecca was his best man at his.
Mm.
So I was like, I didn't even go to his. I was trying to remember the one person that I was best man for one of my boys' wedding. That's my man Lance when we went to Mexico. My boy LG, who we started the podcast. I started this whole podcast and shit with.
Mm-hmm.
He made me his best man. But like countless others, like I went to no, my boy Lamar got married once. My boy Daniel Sullivan got married twice.
Damn.
Trying to remember. I'm my uncle. That's I'm trying. My uncle, two of my wife's friends, and I don't. I think that was it. Really, I think that was it. And I was only best man for one. The one person that I've known the shortest amount of time.
Nope. I was best man for my brother's wedding, and that's it.
Yeah. So, and it's funny because I was joking about it with my partner at work, and it was just like, yo, it's like all white people that we know, like they got like a minimum of 2 or 3 a year they going
Oh
to.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
a year. White folks usually
Yeah.
got like 2 or 3 minimum they going to.
Yeah. I know this girl that goes to the brewery. Last year and the year before, she went to like 4 or 5 weddings a year in the
That's
last 3 or 4 years.
right.
That's bananas. And she was in a wedding party for damn near all of them. I was like, yo, that's wild. Wow. Yeah, man. I don't know any black people that go to like more than 1 or 2 weddings, if that, in a year, or maybe less 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
know.
you're right.
I know. Got another really good friend that I already know that I'm not going to this one, but it's only because out of respect that they were keeping it like handful small. So like the
Mm-hmm.
closest of close family was gonna be there, and I was like, I was told ahead of time, so I was like, all right, cool, that's all good. I can't be mad. I definitely wanted to be there, but
Right.
can't be gotta respect that and all that. But Big O, what up,
You
yo?
got what up, O?
What's good? What's good, fellas? What's good? What's
Oh,
good with you?
sounded better this week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to turn off the Bluetooth, man.
There you go. there
You know what I'm
you
saying? But
go.
yeah, everything good.
Yeah,
Good weekend.
we're talking just bullshitting right now. Talking about fucking I had mentioned, like, I used to always say the true test of friendship was how many weddings you would get invited to. Like, who really considered you a friend? Like, and both TJ and I said, like, I think I could count on two hands up to like maybe 7 fingers. I've been to weddings in my whole life that I could think of.
Yeah.
Like, how many, like, do you get invites like that or no?
I'll be honest with you. All my friends moved away from New York, so yeah, nah, I didn't. I got invited to a couple. I got invited to a couple, but yeah, one couple of I didn't go to for whatever reason. But yeah, I was always, now I think about it, I was always invited. Now did I go? But that was another thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was always invited.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I I don't remember I mean, I don't get invited to many. Just like I always say, like, yo, like the other one I was saying, because we're approaching it, the Super Bowl. I always say a true test of friendship is how many Super Bowl parties or box or fight invites you get invited to, fight parties. And
Mm.
I couldn't tell you the last one. I really
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
tell you the
I've been
last one.
I've been invited to a bunch of fight parties and threw a couple myself. The very first fight party I threw was when me and my ex had first moved into our apartment in Mount Vernon, and it was the Tyson Holyfield fight where Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear,
Ah,
and I'll
nice.
never forget my man said, and Evander Holyfield's ear is bitten off by a dirty Mike Tyson. I'll never forget that shit. We
Yeah,
were
I remember
bugging it out.
the one that I threw was De La Hoya Mayweather.
Mm.
Yeah, De La Hoya Mayweather. Well, I thought De La Hoya. I At the time I thought De La Hoya got robbed, but nah, he lost.
He lost.
He lost. But that
He
was the one.
Yeah,
definitely lost.
Super Bowl
yeah.
party. I haven't been invited to one since I threw one, and that was
Mm.
when I used to throw them right next door in my room, in like the attic, in our attic room that we had. Fucking, it didn't even matter the size TV. Fucking made wings, made all types of shit. Invited my people. Everybody came through, and it was just more of a fuck around, have a good time type of time. And that was shit. That was the last time. It was the year the Rams won against the Titans.
Oh
The
shit.
last one, the
Okay.
greatest show on turf, and the tackle that saved from the Titans winning.
Damn.
Oh, right at the 1 yard line.
Good.
No, I get invited to Super Bowl parties all the time. Sometimes multiples, but it's just like picking. It's funny you say that. I didn't get invited to one this year.
Yo, I was gonna do one. I was gonna do one, but my boy was like, "Yo, now we should have it at my crib." So, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pack a bag and head out of state to Long Island. Cause goddamn, boy, that
He
goddamn
said head out of state to Long Island.
that drive to Suffolk, bro. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Long Island definitely feels like that, though. He said head out of state to Long Island. I
Shit.
felt, at work one day, I had to drive 2 hours into Long Island. It was like, where the fuck are we?
Oh, y'all deal with Long Island and shit.
There's shops that we go to out there.
Okay, okay, okay.
There's shops that we go to. And the one that was like almost 2 hours into Long Island, we had to drop off the wrecker, the big tow truck. We had to drop that off out there. And I was hoping for the day that they go pick it up, that I wasn't at work that day. And fortunately I wasn't, because I didn't have to make that drive. It was
Lucky
just
you.
annoying. The driving a city car, having to stay within speed limit because GPS
Yeah,
tracking, and fucking
sucks.
just dealing with Long Island police and all that nonsense. And yeah, but
So you just saying, hey, listen, I'm on a job. That doesn't work.
no, we don't get pulled over. It's just
Oh,
like you want to speed up, but
yeah,
the,
yeah,
the the
yeah,
city tracking, the GPS shit don't help. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to speed up a little bit. You want to go a little faster. hit the HOV lane by yourself. Hey, I'm in a city car. What they gonna do to me? The
Oh, they
playing
gonna,
in Long Island is like playing in Jersey. Like you still gotta be careful.
yeah,
Because like you said, it's like being out of state.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, damn.
Word. But while we at it, you know what? Because we just random spitball. I don't know what y'all are bringing to the table this week outside of my question for the week, which, again, for anybody watching, listening, or whatever, I got to say my bad to y'all because normally we already pre-plan a theme for Black History Month. And then next month is Women's History Month. So we got to find the angle for that too. But
Mhm.
while we're at it, I think I just lost the question I had in my head.
Yo, can we make you want to make picks for the Super Bowl this week, or you want to wait till next week?
No, we could do that this week. I mean, we could talk about it before next week too.
Okay.
We could get into more detail next week, but we could talk about it. Definitely give picks this week. But
Okay. So we
I,
got to talk about Travis Kelce and that haircut too, cause yeah,
anyway,
I've been seeing
what
a
are
lot of that
some?
bullshit going on, man.
But before I lose it, what are some other true quote unquote in your eyes tests of friendship?
Mm.
Test of friendship. Calling somebody at like 12:30, 1 o'clock at night because you blew out a tire and you need help changing that bitch.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Have
gonna
you
tell
been
you.
there
I'm gonna
before?
tell you. I'm a type of friend. I'm a type
Yeah,
of friend. 10:30. I won't answer the phone. I won't answer the phone at 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. But I will answer the phone at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, because that's, to me, in my mind, that's more, more of a sign of emergency. In my mind, especially getting up in my age. It's usually some bad shit that going on at the mountains, man. It's never, oh, hey, I'm at some party, where you at? Nah, it's more of, hey, grandma didn't make it through the night type shit. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just literally, I was just talking about that at work yesterday. Was
Mm,
just talking about that at work. Like sometimes that late phone call could be like just that sign of distress.
yes.
Or like if like when you tried to reach out to a person and tell them like, yo, anytime you need me, whatever, you know, you can hit me up, you could call, you could talk to me, whatever type of shit. And
right.
somebody described the incident where they literally was talking to somebody, said, hey, if you ever need, I don't see, you don't look like you're doing well right now, but if you ever need me, just hit me up. And then that person did at like 1 a.m,
Mm,
but the other person didn't pick up the phone. And then it was like
Mm,
the next day it was bye bye. You know what I'm saying? I
oh,
keep it short like that, but the
dang.
next day it was like bye bye. So that shit like that is crazy. Like, fortunately, that hasn't happened to me yet.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Fortunately, that hasn't happened. But yeah, I would say like true tests of friendship back in the day, because I was talking about this yesterday too. How do you bounce back after you and your friend got into a fight? Like,
well, it was
I've
over after
actually,
that. There was nothing to bounce back. We got it out. I was gonna say we got it out, and that was it. Like it was over after that. We
The
yeah,
didn't
the
have
because
to
friend
bring
the
it
friend
back
the
up.
friendship is over. The friendship is over, or y'all good. Y'all still
No,
no,
the,
like
the
that moment.
yeah. We're not mad at each other.
right, right, right,
We're not mad at each other after that.
right. Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
like, because I was reminiscing on my brother Danny. Like, well, I got two friends of mine that are named Danny also, but one of like my boy since 4 years old. Like, it was one time like we got into a little scrap. We didn't talk for maybe like a week, and then eventually came back around. You know what I'm saying? Like, apologized and all that, and I said that's my brother to this day. And then the other Danny, like, that was a whole transition moment for me. That was just like we fought. I dominated him, picked him up, we dapped it off, and it was over after that. Like it was like you just
Yeah,
said, CJ.
Mhm.
Like it was just done.
yeah.
It was just done. Tyrone was in the comments. I didn't know. He said my wedding was literally my grandmother coming to the crib and signing my papers because she was a minister. That's what my wife's pastor was. That did that for us. He said I get invited to all the parties because I'm the life of them. I could believe that.
I believe you. I believe you.
He said, and also being asked to be a godparent. I'm one said I was the guy. I'm the godparent to one of my friends. Shout outs to another piece of family of mine, Camille, and the homie Coach Casey. Their son Jaden, which I haven't seen him in, I couldn't tell you how long. Shows you how great of a godparent I am. But like I'm the godfather of their son, you know. So,
Listen,
but
man,
yeah, like
I'm the same way, man. Yo, shout out to Danny Leacock if he's listening, if he's watching. I'm the son. I'm the godfather of his daughter, Caitlin, and we were thick as thieves, and in the beginning of her life. Now, yeah, she probably passed
yeah,
me on the street, wouldn't know who I was. So I can
word
relate.
like. No, well, he knows who I am, but it's the love. The love ain't never less than day one. So I just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the love ain't no less than day one. You know what I'm saying? But what are some other joints since we spitballing? What are some other like true tests of friendship? Like you real deal. You in this shit forever. Like
Mm.
because I tell
Uh,
you. I tell you, the amount of hours I drive away to pick up people to fucking let's go places and drop off and
Facts, man. I can speak to that shit. Facts, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Nah, I've recently, man, probably the first time I went to DC, the last couple of years. My boy, out of the blue, man, he was going through it. He had an accident in the shower and shit, and wasn't doing too well. And yeah, man, me and a couple of my boys, we just dropped everything and head down there, man. Spent the day with him, spent the weekend with him, and yeah, man, things like that.
Word,
I'll bitch and complain, man, but I'll get on the highway for you, man. I'll get on the road and
word,
check you out, man. So
word. That's that, and that honestly, fortunately, I haven't had to do that, but that's the type of person I am. If I can
yeah,
get there, I'm there. If I
yeah,
can get there, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their own life. You know how y'all know how big my family is and all that. Like it ain't that easy to find time.
yeah.
It's really not. It's really not that easy to disappear and find time like that. But I definitely have been or will be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like I've definitely been that person.
Yes,
What
yes,
else
yes.
you got, TJ?
Yeah. Like the first person you can call when you need to move or you move your crib. You know what I'm saying? Move out your crib, move into your crib. You can always count on that person to come through to help you out with shit like that.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? I can't remember the other one right now. I had it, but yeah, like I mean, my boy's moving next week, and he was like, "Yo, you offered when to say when I was gonna move to
Got
call
you,
you." So
bitch.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got that phone, was like, damn.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. So it's all good.
Okay.
Bro, my back ain't built for that shit no more.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, yo, who's taking care of the bed? Taking care of the couch?
Right? How much that cost again? How
Yeah,
much you get
I
some
mean, his
Mexicans?
apartment wasn't that big.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So a
hundred
quick one.
dollars a piece. $100 a piece at least.
$100, literally $100 a piece. All right, one TV is 100. The couch, 200. Wait, no, we'll give you 50 on that one because I had to get the other side. So that's 50. It's 50.
Word. A 6-pack of
I
beer ain't
mean,
cutting
give
it no more,
them
man.
$100 a piece. Damn.
Oh, word, yeah. Oh, yeah, word. Home Depot run. Quick Home Depot run. Just
Yeah,
don't steal nothing.
Word.
that's super funny. You pay for what you get for. So
Yeah, yeah.
buyer beware. Buyer beware.
Word. But we can sit here all day with that, man. Like O said, Super Bowl picks. What y'all got?
I
Man,
still got
go ahead, TJ.
I still got San Fran, man. They just got more weapons than KC does. But every time I doubt KC's defense, they prove me wrong every damn time, bro. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, dogs. I don't want to see these niggas succeed, but they keep doing it. Spagnolo is a great defensive coordinator. Period. He's a perfect fit for that team. He's got them balling, and I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop in that secondary, and it's not happening. It's not happening. But I just think if Purdy doesn't get rushed too much, I mean, he can scramble and he's using his legs well, but if he gets some time in the pocket, he's going to find Debo. He's going to find that youth. Christian McCaffrey, I call him the white Marshall Falk. He can catch out the backfield just as well as anybody. And yeah, they just got a lot of weapons, man. They got a lot of weapons. It's their defense that bothers me. San Francisco's defense hasn't been playing as well as Casey's defense. So that might be the difference in the game right there.
Yeah, Tyrone's screaming out what I'm picking. I'm rolling with the Chiefs again over the 49ers once again. Part of this is who do I dislike the most? I don't dislike Kansas City because I'll repeat it again. If it wasn't for Randall and Reggie, Christian Okoye almost made me a Chiefs fan. Andy Reid's there.
Yeah.
So the Philly connection there. But
Mm-hmm.
they've been this whole postseason, they've been pulling out shit that we all thought that they probably should have been out first round, second round, and nope, they just keep finding a way. They keep chugging along, and I just I don't see San Francisco's defense being able to like fully contain the Chiefs' offense, and that game is gonna be definitely is gonna be about who gets the most stops. Who gets the most, and by stops, I
Mm,
mean who gets the most 3 and outs. And I think Kansas City's just going to get
right.
that 1 or 2 more. And I see a fumble and recovery by Kansas City. That's going to be the tide turner. That's going to be the change.
Damn.
And it's
You
not going to
calling the
be like,
turnovers too?
it's not going to
Going to
be like
FanDuel right
last
after
week.
this.
It's not going to be like last week where they were able to dominate Baltimore and pretty much like just negate the run altogether. Because that was Baltimore's downfall, was they tried to win off of Lamar Jackson's arm alone, and it didn't work. It didn't work. And that conversation of balance between run and pass, it showed its ugly head in that game, to where you need one to take pressure off the other, and then it works. It works the opposite way also. They didn't effectively utilize
Right.
the run last week to take pressure off the passing game. But then when the passing game did work, you had Zay Flowers doing dumbass shit for freaking 15-yard penalties that put them behind the ball, put them behind so much further when they were only 10 yards away from the end zone at that point. A lot of dumb mistakes
Yep.
on Baltimore's part, a lot of stupid mistakes on Baltimore's part. And San Francisco's not going to make them same stupid mistakes, but it's going to be
Lamar also
mishaps.
overthrew his receivers that were wide open too.
Yeah,
Lamar overthrew his receivers quite a bit that game.
yeah, that level of antsiness. But Kansas City for the win for number 4, right? Yeah, number 4, right?
Tom
Yeah,
Brady
number
better
four.
watch out,
Number
boy.
4.
Now, what up, Jamal? And we're gonna get to
What's up, yo?
Tyrone's comment.
Okay.
What up? What up?
No, go ahead. No, I was
What up,
just
everybody?
saying what's up.
Chilling, man.
But
Apologies for the tardiness.
that's all good. But Tyrone said y'all not gonna admit your boy was missing OBJ all day. We just said that TJ just said that he was overthrowing him all game, but also how much did Odell get open? He didn't get the ball seen till like the third or fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because they didn't take no pressure off the passing game.
I didn't even know you played the first half, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yo, this is how I feel, man. If this was Madden, if we were playing Madden, I would say, yo, San Francisco, because San Francisco have the freaking weapons. They have. If Mahomes had San Francisco weapons, this would be a lopsided Super Bowl we'd be watching. You know, I heard one of the commentators saying that Pacheco runs like his shoes are too small.
The best meme on that was somebody on Instagram put up Pacheco looks like a kid with a full diaper. No, Jamal said that shit one time. Or they said Pacheco runs like a kid who's trying on new shoes in the shoe store. Look how fast I am in these.
How do you go against Mahomes in the Super Bowl? You know, I can't do it, man. I can't. You know, I'm picking Kansas City for the win, man. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. And like you said, Dan, it's a turnover could change everything. You know, so yeah, man. I'm looking forward to a good game.
Jamal,
I think it's gonna be a close game. I think they're both very flawed teams that had a lot of help getting there. Although I think Kansas City played a little better than San Francisco did. I think San Francisco they got a lot of help from Dan Campbell in that game. And and credit to Brock Purdy, or whatever his name is. He's young, 2 comeback wins. You can't look down on that. But Kansas City's defense has been playing some ball.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I think that's the one thing nobody saw coming is is that they defense is playing some good ball. But I think I can't pick against Pat Mahomes, man. And if the defense is playing well, Andy Reid's going to have them prepared offensively. Yeah, man, I'm going with KC.
And for the record, man, it's tough to give Spagnuolo all this credit because I think about that Giants defense, that NASCAR defense, man. I mean, shit, you could have gave me the clipboard, and we would have stopped.
Yeah, they had the athletes.
Yeah,
they had the athletes for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, these guys out there are studs, all up and down the defense. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, let's see how interested I am in it. I'll tell you that much. I'll probably like peek in and out. Like I don't know. I've been having these like, I don't feel like watching this shit. I said it before though. It's like it's that weird feeling of like you played the sport, and it's like, am I done with it? Like I'm never done with football. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't find the priority in having to sit my ass down and watch it all the time. But I mean, Super Bowl, different story. National holiday. Once again, I'm starting to even see, I'm sure y'all been seeing, even people on the news and stuff been saying like they finally need to make a national holiday out of
the Super Bowl
next day.
I always said that the Super Bowl needs to be had on President's Day weekend. That kills 2 birds with 1 stone right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make it a national holiday anymore because it goes into President's Day weekend, and that's it. So I mean,
even if you make it a national holiday, it ain't gonna stop making people go to work. Companies gotta fold.
TJ, I'll be honest with you, TJ. I cannot tell the last time I went to work after the Super Bowl.
For me, it was the last time I did that is when the Giants won, so I can go in and rub it into all the Eagles fans. just my petty.
Well, if I had a job, then I went to work after everyone because I always had to work that
Oh,
Monday.
man.
It's never a big deal for me because like we described before, I don't really get drunk like that at home, and I don't get invited to Super Bowl parties to get drunk to worry
Dan,
about can I make it the next day. So I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Dan, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Let the Knicks.
We've been saying this every week for the past 4 or
Let the
5 weeks
Knicks.
now.
Let the Knicks fuck around and win a championship.
That's a week off right there, bro. That's a whole
bro,
Just a
week.
week
A
off.
whole week
bro,
off. Yeah.
bro. Manhattan will be on fire, dog. All of Midtown would be a fucking crater after it's done. It'd be just dirt, stores, and ripped up Knicks t-shirts because it was just a mob scene down there. I don't even want to be in the garden when it happens. I want to be in like in a bar, like across the street from the place, because you know it's just going to spill out into the street and just get disgusting for like 4 hours. You have to call
Yeah,
riot police in and shit because
it's
to
gonna be
get people
sloppy.
out of there. It's
Yo,
going to be crazy. They might
yo, Dan.
the parade, that parade, dog.
It's gonna be crazy. We said we spitballing, so we're gonna have to take some time to talk about our Knicks here, right? If we were to win a championship. I was down. So Jamal, remember I went to I didn't even make it inside the bar, Legends bar when during
Oh,
the World
for
Cup.
when we yeah, for
Yo,
France in England, yo.
France and England, yeah. If the Knicks if the Knicks play into June, right? Yo, the city Midtown is gonna be a zoo. The whole are you kidding me? It's gonna be crazy.
Bro, I work right on 50th
Crazy.
and Broadway. It's always crazy out there because it's the theater district. But man, 42nd Street is literally down the block from my office. You won't be able to
Yeah,
traffic. It'd be gridlock, bro. Every day,
it'll be gridlock.
every day,
And and you know the one thing
gridlock.
I love about about the team, Brunson. I was at a party last night. We were talking about it, watching the Lakers game and Lakers and Knicks game. Brunson is such a humble dude, right? So he's having a conversation with Alan Hahn, and he's crying because they're chanting MVP, in the background. This is after the game. This is after the game. Like the fans are supposed to let out.
I
Everyone
saw that.
stayed. Yeah, everyone
I
stayed for
saw
the
that.
Mhm.
interview, and he couldn't get nothing out, man. He couldn't get any words out. And I was like, yo, I like this dude. Yo, humble dude. He busts his ass. His pops was pretty much the same way playing at Temple. It's funny. Yesterday they were showing ESPN was showing a stat line. They said they were saying the Nova Knicks had like 57 points. The rest of the Knicks had 27 points. And I was like, yo, if we can get Mikal Bridges, oh, yo, that's all we need. I don't want no other superstar. I don't want Jason Tatum. I don't want LeBron. If we can get Mikal Bridges on that team,
We're never. We're not getting him. We're not
yeah,
getting him. It's not.
it's
It's
not
not
it's
ever
not
going
gonna
to
happen.
happen. Brooklyn ain't doing it. Brooklyn's not doing that. For all the draft picks in the world, they're not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And they need some draft picks in the worst way right now.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of LeBron, didn't we just
No,
say what Stephen A. Smith said?
We've been saying it for weeks, actually.
We've been saying this shit for a minute
Mhm.
now. LeBron to the Knicks would be
It makes sense for both squads.
make that
Makes
trade.
perfect sense. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Without
Wasn't
Randall, that's how I
wasn't
feel.
Lakers' next first round pick 2030?
Yeah. Right.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We got
I,
11 to
But
ship.
Jamal,
Yeah.
you think LeBron's gonna listen to Tibbs? That's the
Yes.
deal right there. Is LeBron gonna listen to Tibbs, bro?
At
Because
least for
LeBron be drawing
one
up his
ring.
own
Yeah.
plays and shit like that. Tibbs ain't that kind of coach. You can do that too.
He may help us offensively. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think that first year, he at least wants to tie Kobe with rings. Kobe and MJ. He trying to get two more. He's not going to get that out there.
he's not gonna get it in LA.
He's not gonna
Not
get it
for a
out
long
there.
time.
And
Not for a
LA
long
done
time.
traded their whole future for these two dudes and nobody around them. And we got 11 picks this year. So get him 4 and Evan Fournier. Have a nice day. We'll
But
rent this mercenary for 2 seasons. And we good.
here's my question though. Here's my
Yeah.
question. How many players out there could do what Randall does? Outside of Zion, give you 20 and 10 a night, right? Because right now,
25 and 10.
mock draft,
25 and 10, bro. Get it right.
right, 25 and 10. I'm sorry. So the mock draft is saying that they want Randall, Fournier, and 3 first-round picks for LeBron. A 39-year-old LeBron.
Oh no. See, there's a couple things that's wrong here. So all they getting is picks and reserves. They're not getting or maybe Grimes. They're not getting nothing else. That's
And you want to
Yeah.
deplete all your picks for a 39-year-old?
I would give them 4.
Bro,
I
for
would
a
give
New
them
York
4
City to
because
get
we're
a
young.
championship,
Yeah. I would give them 4. We got a young
for a
squad.
championship,
We
bro.
still got a lot of picks left. We still got assets to trade. We're good.
And
So-
for a
so by-
guy, a guy with his IQ, a guy with his experience, especially playoff experience, and somebody again, 39 years old with a high motor and one of the highest IQs we've ever seen on the court live play. Like, 4 picks straight up, 4 picks for LeBron. Give it to me yesterday.
4 picks and Fournier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He can go.
But
Fournier.
he keeps himself in good shape.
So
He don't need to play 40 minutes a night.
Tell that
He
to
could probably
Tibbs.
play.
Tell that to Tibbs.
Well, I think he's going to tell that to Tibbs.
so
You know what I mean? I think he's
so
going to tell
no.
that to Tibbs. Yeah. Go ahead, TJ.
I don't know if you saw the article. But Rich Paul and Leanne Rose sorted out they shit over dinner,
Mhm.
and
That's
now they
right.
cool now. So everything is back on the table. Everything is back
Yep.
on the table because Rich Paul was saying don't go to the Knicks because of some bullshit. They said they sorted that out. So I mean, I don't want to say it's writing on the wall because I don't know. I'm still leery
No,
about LeBron coming here.
even if it's not LeBron, with that deal, Rich Paul, that opens up DeJounte Murray, Malcolm
Yeah,
Brogdon. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I'll take
I don't know
Murray.
if Jordan Clarkson's in them. You know what I mean?
And Jordan Clarkson, I think, is 31, but I'll take him too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But
So
DeJounte Murray, yes, definitely. He's my number 1 pick. Donovan Mitchell, I think is a pie in the sky. So, but DeJounte Murray would definitely fit in, man.
But if we could get a LeBron, I wouldn't care about Donovan Mitchell at all.
Oh yeah, no.
I wouldn't care. We wouldn't need him.
No, man, I just don't know how well. I mean, I guess we got to get him. He's that much of a threat to score, but man, that's a 6'2" backcourt, man.
Yeah.
He's not coming off the bench. You know what I mean? So,
But do you think Deontay Murray's a good fit though? I don't see him as a fit.
it depends. Who knows? He plays great defense. He's a Tibbs type of guy. He fits in defense. He can run the point when
Second unit,
Jalen's on the bench. Yeah, he can do a bunch of shit. I mean, he's a natural point guard. I mean, he's a combo guard, I guess. But I think he's a great fit. I think he's another just adding more defense, lockdown players, man. The Knicks just cause problems defensively, and then it's not even just I'm not even thinking about this year, man. Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, come on, man. Imagine that squad next year. Healthy Mitch, Anunoby, DeJounte Murray. Who's scoring 90? Whose team's going to be averaging 90 points?
Good old 90s Knicks basketball.
That's it.
I'll take it. And I forgot about Anunoby. I mean, with Anunoby there, you really don't need LeBron. I mean, LeBron is great to have. I'll take LeBron, of course. Who wouldn't? But as far as your squad needing that prototype 3/4. You don't need it
So,
because
Yes,
Anunoby could guard 1 through 5, and he's probably one of the 3, 4 people in the NBA that could do that.
that's cool, but every team needs that 1 to 2 players that can take them from, okay, yeah, we're solid, we look like contenders, but then there's still that other level right above that teams like that can't seem to find that way to hurdle over or step up to.
Mhm.
I
And
agree with you.
that's where a LeBron addition would be. That next, like he just got the know-how, he's got the right tools to get us to that. We could finally flip the switch and continue to climb upward instead of plateauing at a certain point.
So did you watch the game last night? The Knicks and Lakers.
No, I was at work.
Okay, so Davis, I think shot 4 for 12, but this dude had like 16 boards and like
Yeah,
4 blocks.
he was
So he
missing
was he
Julius
was
and Mitch.
he was
Yeah,
doing his thing last night, and he was dominating without scoring. I like Hartenstein, and I and
bro,
oh, okay, I thought you were gonna
Mr. Freeze.
say
yeah,
but
my
yo, I
bad,
like.
my bad. No, what I
Okay,
was saying was
uh,
what I was saying was that he had all that, and the game still wasn't decided until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. So that the
the
Lakers
game,
are.
the game wasn't decided to the fourth quarter because the Knicks couldn't find the
That's what I'm
basket.
saying. The last four, yeah,
Mm-hmm,
that's what I'm saying. The last 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like Curtis said, it's crazy we're talking about a 39-year-old player in this way. He's supposed to be at home. Yeah, you would think, for when you're a guy that takes care of himself the way he does, and past couple years, he's kind of been injury free.
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
take him.
But Dan, that's the part that scares me. Like you're betting the farm on a 40-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, his IQ, he's a coach on the court. We get it. You know what I'm saying?
Jamal, how
He's a
many
it's not the
picks do
fun
we
though,
have
bro.
again? How many picks
For
do
we
we
got
have again?
11, man. It's not the fun,
Exactly. That's
and
that's what I was gonna
bro,
get at.
we got 4 first rounders this year. We got no room on the roster for them, so we
Mhm.
have to make a move. We have to make. We got 4 picks. What we go? You know what I mean? We don't have the roster spots, so we have to make a move with something. You know what I mean?
Give up 3 of them in Fournier to keep one and
Okay.
get one new fresh talent.
And get a new fresh
Yo,
body.
first of all, if they say LeBron signs here, you know the pandemonium and chaos that's going to cause already.
We
People,
won the
his
chip.
jersey's going to fly off the shelf in
as
point
as
0.5 seconds because it's got New York on the front and LeBron on the back. It'll be LeBron's way of making up for when he snubbed us to go to Miami. On top of that, if he brought a chip here, his legacy would be stamped. You probably get a damn statue in front of Madison Square Garden at that point,
for one
right
season.
beside Rick Brunson's statue for like 1 or 2 seasons, bro. And like I said, Manhattan will probably sink because because of the pandemonium and chaos
I
that chip
every
would bring.
colorway, every fucking colorway, I'm buying a LeBron jersey.
Yeah, yeah. His son will stay at USC for another year. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's averaging like 5 points a game right now, something like that. His son will definitely stay another year at USC. You know, to make it happen. I mean, yo, if LeBron comes to New York, it'll be like winning the championship. That'd be 1A from winning the championship.
But the pressure will be on, though. That's really what it is that when they
Yeah,
talk about that New York
but
media pressure, it will be on 1,000.
but
But
here
that but
here's the
but but
thing:
that but
LeBron
that
doesn't
puts
need
it
to put up
that puts us
40.
right up to the top
LeBron
though.
doesn't need to put up 40 or 30. LeBron doesn't need to put up 40 with
Exactly.
Brunson and Randall there. That score is going to be balanced. LeBron can score when he wants. He can take over, 10 minutes or 5 minutes at the end of the first half, and like 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the game because you got to put a body on him, or you're going to leave Randall or Brunson open. That's too much. That's too much.
So So my question. So the question is then. The question is right. If Randall's not included in this trade, so you put Randall at the 5. You put Randall at the 5 and LeBron at the 4.
You could have LeBron at the. You could have LeBron at the 1 and put
LeBron
Brunson
at
at the 2.
or the 2.
Right.
Yeah,
Either way,
you
I
would do
can't see
that.
Brunson without that ball.
And then you got OG, but it'll just be to bring the ball up. He can run the play. LeBron goes past to Randall, Randall to LeBron. Brunson's open in the corner. 3 points. We just take that shit back the other way. That's what it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
dog. He's a
That's what it's
utility
gonna be.
player, man. He can play. He could probably play 1 through 4 different time, depending on the lineup that we have. You know what I mean? If we go small
Especially
ball,
he could play with the second
yeah,
unit.
yeah. We're just. It's kind of awkward, but I mean, the dude he's a point forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but you gotta you have to try and take that.
word. What else we got
That'll
before
be
we hit the
wild.
main? What else we got today before we hit the main? Why the fuck you wanted to talk about Travis Kelce's haircut of all things?
Yeah. So yo, this shit is
That shit was
trending, yo. This shit is
whack.
trending.
Yeah,
That
man.
Travis
Some
Kelce's
bullshit.
haircut, this fade, is a new phenomenon. Like, yo, he brought out the fade. Okay. And I saw the shit and I'm like, yo, are you fucking shitting me? Like
It's
the
disturbing.
his barber is saying that, yeah, we this is a new phenomenon. We brought this shit out. You know. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
So they never been to the hood. They've never been to the hood.
Or like how they tried to say that cornrows was Bo Derek braids.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the same dumb shit as always, man. Just because they find something new, it's like it never existed until they saw it. Just like discovering fucking America. I saw that shit, like and I said, "What the fuck?"
I ain't even see
What do you
all of that
mean?
yet. I ain't even
Travis
see all.
Kelce. It was in a bro. The New York Times did an article about that haircut, this trending haircut.
Trending haircut.
That Travis Kelce came out with.
It's probably
At
the
this
same
point,
trending haircut that white boys from the South Shore Staten Island been getting their whole fucking life.
it's called a fade,
Bro,
is what it's called.
I was getting a haircut. I was getting a haircut when Low End Theory came out.
Come on, man.
De La Soul.
Pre-Low End Theory, bro.
Yeah, De La Soul. De La Soul is dead. 3 feet high in license.
The fade.
I was getting a haircut.
It's like, come on, man. It's almost like I was waiting for Travis Kelce to say something, man. It's like, yo.
Nah, he's not gonna say nothing.
It's all because of the Swiftie movement, but like Curtis said, police, military, Paul Wall, the professor been getting fades for years. He said Paul Wall.
Paul
Yeah,
Wall.
I gotta see all this hysteria because I didn't know nothing about this being a thing, but I do know about the whole Swiftie situation, and I gotta give I forgot what her name is on TikTok, but this woman, she made the greatest breakdown of this whole like Taylor Swift and the NFL situation and where the problem truly is and the problem ain't the fact that she's at these games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this woman said she was an Eagles fan at one time, so whatever, but she's riding for her boyfriend for the moment. But the problem within all of this is it's the TV networks, the announcers, the commentators, the news organizations. They're the ones making the bigger deal about Taylor Swift being there than anybody. And the
Who gives
great
a
thing
shit,
is
man?
she's bringing, if you want to say, just like how she brought more people out to vote just off of her presence alone, she's bringing more people to bring eyes to the sport of football. Why is that a bad thing?
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, I don't. They're making a big deal out of it because, well, it's because a lot of the right wingers hate Taylor Swift because they think she's influencing votes and shit. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. They didn't give a shit when they thought she was a country singer. You ain't hear a damn thing. You know what I mean? But she's bringing more eyes to the game of football. You know, Kansas City probably paraphernalia is just flying off the shelves right now, man. So they seeing a bump.
Yeah, they.
You know what I mean? So, whatever, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Is she the first
Is this white folks
music star to
Beyonce and
like
Jay
football?
Z? Is it that?
You know,
I don't. They haven't been together long enough to be that.
What was the question? What was the question?
He said, "Is this white folks Beyonce and Jay Z?"
That's what I thought he said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
Nah, not yet, not yet.
no, because there's still time. Because if he fucks this up, he's gonna be the subject of a hit record. So
I was just saying,
you know how that goes.
if he fuck around and lose, if they fuck around and lose this game, I know Taylor Swift's like, God damn, I gotta now I gotta wait 6 months to leave this motherfucker.
Yeah, so
The start of next
boy,
week. It's got to when camp starts. When camp starts, like Tyrone said, she generated $331 million and got one of the wives a clothing deal. She's good. She's good money, far as I'm concerned. We know how you are, Mr. Company Man. We know how you are.
Shots.
Nah, you go to the homie's TikTok, and he made a
Ruckus.
TikTok about.
He's raising a ruckus.
He made a TikTok about this woman, and we'll save that topic for next with that conversation for next week, because it ain't fair that he ain't here to catch the venom. But it was a
Get well,
TikTok
Cameron,
that he
get well.
made. It was a TikTok that he made that I mean, the brother likes to spark controversy because controversy brings conversation. But like I said, he's the homie, but he sounded very company man like, and we'll go leave it at that. We'll show that TikTok next week when we talk about it. I'll put it in our group chat and all that. But yeah, if we don't
real quick, him putting up that figure, 331 million. So you already know the Super Bowl. It's gonna be the Super Bowl featuring Taylor Swift. So you already know that's what's gonna be there.
Well, I mean, by way of the cameramen, because the
right.
You know who's got the Super Bowl this year? Channel 4 or CBS?
Channel 2.
Channel CBS got it. So you already know there's gonna be one person getting paid the hefty bag to work that camera, Jamal, to just keep it on Taylor Swift the whole game.
Oh, she got an ISO shot. There's one camera. His job is to keep the camera on Taylor. That's it.
Randy Johnson.
That's it.
How many other cameras are going to be in their box too? Pause.
Mm-hmm.
How many cameras are going to just be in their box watching their whole everything? And it's literally just looking at her. She ain't playing the game. She ain't affecting the score. Nothing. It's just going to be Taylor Swift in Vegas. And then I heard she got a concert somewhere in the world the next day. So who knows if she'll even be at the Super Bowl?
She'll be there.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's the damn Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How much did the NFL pay her to be there?
Yo, who's doing the halftime show? Is Usher and who else?
Oh yeah, it's Usher. I don't know who else he bringing out, but it's Usher with the Vegas residency. So yeah, I mean another black.
He's guaranteed to bring Little John out. He's guaranteed to bring Little John out for
That would be dope.
They're taking odds. There's a bet. There's bets on if Little John comes out for the Usher halftime show.
Why not? Keep it Atlanta. Keep it Atlanta and Vegas. Well, if we don't got nothing else, let's just get into the main topic. And I don't know who that asshole was in the comments before. Since when it said
I just lost it.
What happened?
I lost audio. I'm gonna come back again.
Oh, okay. So the question, and I'll recite it for when Jamal comes back, was what personally, as far as personally, what you've done for, within your life yourself, like what have you done to contribute to Black history or your own Black history, i.e., like what kind of history have you made in your life that you would consider a contribution to a Black American's history?
Wow. I don't know if I've done anything that great yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because I'll give one of my first ones, and it's who said
Okay.
it was that great. You know what I'm saying? But
R-
like
r- right.
contributor to the hip hop culture. We like the first one that I put up on my TikTok was
Ah,
we hosted we hosted Tracy Lee's album release party. Tracy Lee reached out to us as HHDG at the time before we started HHDG
yep.
Media, and he was like, "Yo, like I want to do this with y'all. Like I want to give y'all the honor of doing this for me." And we was like, "Say less." And we was down there in DC. We set it up at this spot called the Lounger 3. Again, I forgot who hooked us up with that spot, but thank you as always. And we ran it, we hosted it. I conducted the interview. Myself and KB conducted the interview for the most part. KB ran like the music and stuff like that, controlled the audio and shit. And it was a great night. Tracy Lee, O'Jiz, a bunch of people from Philly came through repping for Tracy. We had a bunch of our people come through from like DC. JP rode down with us from Jersey. Um, it was four of us Negroes in one fucking hotel room, but that's different story for another day. You know what I'm saying? But it was all in all, like that. It was a good time, and like just a small contribution that I
Damn.
looked at. I'm listening.
Weren't you in a music video too with Sky Zoo?
No, I helped. I helped record it. I wasn't in the video. I don't think.
Mm.
But there you go. That's another contribution right there to hip hop.
Yeah, I got more, but it's again, it's small things because yeah, it's like okay, how many eyes will put on it, whatever, and it is what it is, but it's still
Right.
something. You know what I'm saying? Like it was me
Well,
reminding
what?
myself, like, hey, I've done some shit. You know what I'm saying? As much as I downplay
Right.
myself, it's like I've done some shit.
Well, speaking in that sense, I contributing to the mural for Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Uh, in Queens, that was dope. That was real dope. And I got to take a picture in front with my Fife T-shirt with my daughter, and it was just dope. It was just dope to see that
Oh,
that
that's
we
what's
we
up.
contributed to that. That was real dope.
Yeah, I have. That's another moment of mine too, because
I
when
know how you feel about that.
I was the second highest contributor. And shout outs to the I don't want to, because the name was anonymous then. I know who it was, but shout outs to the person who took it over the edge. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? The person
Yeah.
who took it over the top and got it done. But where I grew sour on that mural, and somebody actually just said, I think T. Smith said it's like, yo, it's starting to look faded and shit like that. Because my personal opinion behind it is when I was told, when I always try to say, yeah, we did that, like I always put that stamp on it, HHDG did that. And you can't take that stamp off unless you spray paint over the HHDG on the fucking mural.
And the
But
mural, yeah, the
right,
ACG's on the mural.
but the only you tried to take that credit from us because we were the ones that got the fucking money up, but the other person who got the fucking street name and all that allegedly said that there was a whole committee of people and or some nonprofit organization who took claim over it. So nonprofit organization, go fucking fix it. Go fucking fix it. Because once again, if you try to take away credit from HHDG, who was the person who was the group that replaced Ali Shaheed Muhammad's face on that mural? After shout outs to Busta Rhymes,
We
who I
did.
found out Busta Rhymes gave the donation for the first ones, the wood faces,
Oh, word?
that eventually faded over time. But
That's dope.
who gave the money to replace the face? Who gave the money to initially get the wall painted and get my shout outs to Ed, he got the artist. We
Yeah,
paid to get that fucking shit painted.
Yeah.
We pay, and I say we because it's us as a group, because we did little raffles and things. And shout outs to Fred Benz, the man who made the beat and the song for our theme song. He won the Ali Shaheed head that was broken
Yep.
because we raffled it
Yep.
off. And that's how we raised the money to get the new one. HHDG did that. But because I was told that, oh well, we didn't do it, that we didn't do it alone, we didn't get all the money together on our own, and this place did it, so fine, y'all handle it. Let's see how another few years go before it's faded. And that's just half the venom I have towards that. But Jamal, the question was, what as far as Black history is concerned and personal Black history, like what have you felt like you might have contributed to America's Afro-American history?
Teaching young kids how to own their media and tell their stories through filmmaking and the elements of storytelling. So I'm still working on that. I spent some time at a public school over in East Flatbush when I was teaching some kids at an early age to own their own stories and create their stories and learn how to tell their stories. So no one's telling their stories for them. You got to tell your story your way. Um, and I'm working with a couple other brothers right now to put a program into. I would like to do it for high school kids. Just teach them how to use mass media and how to learn narrative storytelling, whether it be television or whatever, just to so we can control the narrative of our culture and our people. And so I hope to bring that to fruition this coming fall and
Call it the art of
teaching them
storytelling.
in a few schools. Yeah, teach them how to make films, man. I wish I had somebody doing that for me at a younger age. I was well into
Word.
adulthood when I finally picked that up. So that's my biggest contribution, I could say, and it's an ongoing contribution.
That's dope.
There you go. It's shit like that. Oh, like, simple. It's not simple. It doesn't have to be something that's like we got to get celebrated on a fucking calendar date. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrone said, he said, I'm trying to get on the board at my local and make my difference. Like, there you go. Try to get more people that look like yourself in the field of construction and power driving and things like that. Like little contributions like that go overlooked because everybody's looking for the big name. Everybody's looking for that messiah when it comes to shit. But it's easier to control the narrative around you.
Absolutely. I'll be honest with you, man. I listen to y'all. I'm like, damn, yo. I'm about to be 50. I need to get on my shit, man. Cause I can't think of anything I did that really contributed. Um, and yeah, that just lets me know, man. I need to really get on my grind, man. With and try to contribute and do some things. Nothing really come to mind though right now. I'll be honest with you.
I'm sure you've done something, man. You're probably not giving yourself enough credit.
Yeah, probably.
Painted pools in the summertime in Africa heat with Jamal for the hood kids to swim
Them
in.
motherfuckers better appreciate that shit. I almost died twice doing that shit.
Painting pools in Harlem in July, bro.
Who thought that was a good idea? I no idea.
And yo, here's the wild shit. I don't want to bring that shit up again because but when you get to the deep end of the pool, right? The fumes from the paint get trapped down there, bro. So we out there with rollers and shit, just all lightheaded, suck me down, just sniffing them low lying fucking paint fumes, bro. Just
yo,
man.
we had to do PT. We had to do exercises.
Yeah, we had to do PT first too, with fucking combat boots and coveralls on. Yeah, man.
God
Who
damn.
thought that was a good idea?
You know who thought that was a good idea.
Somebody that wanted to see niggas high.
Yeah.
High and tired.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Yo, it's what it is.
What else you got, TJ? Mr. Freeze, what else you got? Okay, he got a cigar. But what I got, I mean, most of mine is like contributions to like the hip hop world. Like I was fortunate enough to host the Executioners, aka the Odd Couple, on Staten Island for a fucking dope night. First time they ever did a performance on Staten Island too. That was a dope night to fucking to kick it with Rob Swift and Mr. Sinister, two cats that I grew up watching on VHS tapes, trying to emulate in my boy's basement, in my boy Flip's basement. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That was dope. And then on top of that, to make two of my homies' dreams come true in a way, and had them both do a scratch cipher with Swift, who my boy DJ Shame, shout out to him because I hired him to bring the equipment out because I knew he had two sets of 1200s and he's been DJing since forever, you know, homie from high school. His idol was Rob Swift growing up. And then my man DJ Scraps was in the audience and then called him up to scratch next to his idol and DJ Mr. Sinister. So helping make my homie's dream come true while doing some shit that at the time nobody else did in bringing these legends to Staten Island, you know, and then realizing too, like how close connected like I am to them. Like we have other, like there were friends because of HHDG that are like this with them too. So we've been had access to those brothers to be able to kick it and shit like that. And, you know, to see them at like Brooklyn hip hop festivals, things like that. And, you know, it's dap them up, it's all love, chill, you know, like to say that I know a DJ idol that I've grew up watching is like, but by way of, but partially too, again, not through just friends, but the ability to have hosted them on Staten Island was something else. And then the last one I'll say, because some of these I'm gonna save for TikTok, because like I said, I'm celebrating myself and shit that I've done. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Normal. I don't give myself credit for things that I've done sometimes, but we had Ralph McDaniels on this show. And it's a lost
That's dope.
episode. I've been digging, trying to find that episode. I don't know what hard drive it could be on. The service that it was uploaded to, it's not there no more. Part due to losing files because when we moved from SoundCloud to Anchor, like I stopped paying for SoundCloud, so I stopped having like that unlimited service that kept everything up there. Because why am I going to continue to pay $135 a year when I can move to this platform that's free? You know, free with same reach. Now it's with Spotify, so the reach is even bigger. And at the time, he was able to get paid for advertising no matter what level of podcaster you were. So it was a no-brainer to change over. But in that changeover, I fucked up and might have lost that interview back when JP and I was doing this show through Blog Talk Radio. And we had for at least a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours, we had DJ Ralph McDaniels on our show talking about everything, not just Video Music Box, but it was during the year of the 35th anniversary of Video Music Box where where was it? I met him met him one year at a Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival. Shouts out to T Smith again, because he knew him and allowed, you know, well, no, not allowed, but he allowed the access for me to go talk to him. And I got to the point because meeting Rest in Peace to Combat Jack, met him at a Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival and missing the opportunity because he was down to do our show. And missing because I was trying to think timing, proper placement to have Combat Jack on the show. He died. So I missed that opportunity. And because of that, I was just like, never again. If I'm going to ask somebody, I'm going to ask somebody, try to get him. I'm not going to not shoot shot anymore. Shot to shot Ralph McDaniels. Yeah, sure, man. Take my number. Still got Ralph's number in my phone to this day. and he did it for us. We did it like he's like maybe not this weekend, but like check with me. So we waited about 2-3 weeks. Had him on the show. He kicked it with us with no problem, no issues, no having to run. Knicks fan, Giants fan. So he's just like y'all, and we talking shit about sports, talking about like history of rap and stuff like that. Him and like, getting like Wu-Tang stories about with the Wu and video music box, things like that, man. And it was great. It was great. It was great. And to see a place like shout outs to Drink Champs, but to see a place like Drink Champs still waiting for Ralph McDaniels to come on the show. And we had Ralph McDaniels on the show like 5 or 6 years ago. It's like a notch in the belt, but a contribution to the culture and all of that. And so, yeah. And I still got DMC's number in my phone because when I met him at a Comic-Con, he's like, yeah, after I spent $140 on his fucking comic books, by the way, but he was down to do it. He was down to be on the show too. But when I called him, he didn't answer the phone. So I was like, fuck it. Whatever. But yeah, there's some of my contributions to our history. Jamal, you got any more?
Offhand, no, just you know, just besides formal classes and stuff, just trying to mentor any any young black filmmakers, um, and trying to just impart some knowledge on them, stuff that I didn't get, man, so they don't have to have as hard of a road as I have or the folks before me or whatever. No, just trying to you know pass down what I learned.
Where Tyrone said, I have Black Lives Matter, Black History Month episodes of my show. I also have episodes giving flowers to Haddock people. And I made a Breathe song about George Floyd. You got to send that to us so we could play it on the show one time. But yeah, that's it.
I think us five black men just being great role models, man. Us doing our thing right here in this podcast. Is also a contribution as well, man.
There you go. There you go. Not to make this fully sympathetic or boo-hoo like, but yeah. Like Arn Anderson said, so to go to a white man real quick, but like Arn Anderson said, not to toot our own horn, but toot toot. It don't hurt to do that once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we just gotta remind ourselves, like, yo, we've done some shit out here sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we've done some shit. And I still got shit waiting to be done. Of course, in this capitalistic society that we live in, money comes into the play of all of it, but niggas still got work to do. We'll just leave it like that. And we done. We'll decide what next week's black topic is. We'll try to make it triple black, but
Fudge. Yo, great show, man. Great show. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all, man. It's especially with Uncle Lyris, man. It makes everything better. Wish the Knicks won last night. You know what I'm saying? But that's all right because we're still gonna win the East. Yeah, man. Shout out to the listeners. Can't wait till next week, man. Next week, I know my pick is gonna come true. Go Chiefs. And that's about it, man. Pass it off to Jamal.
Great show, y'all. Wish I could have been here for the whole joint, but I'm sure we're gonna have some more dope topics for Black History Month. Shout out to O, to TJ, to Lispa, in the comments, and everybody who's watching, and the mayor. Yeah, looking forward to the game next week. It's kind of my birthday weekend again. Last year was cool. Looking forward to another good game, man. All right, brother TJ.
Mr. Freeze. Eventually he'll catch up. He just froze again. Every time we get shout outs, he's like, fuck y'all niggas.
This is like a roach in the wall, man.
Now he's displaying. Now he's got scramble porn going on.
Yo, dope show. I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter. She turns 25 tomorrow. I can't believe I have a
Wow.
grown ass woman for a child. Shout out to her. Um, fuck Travis Kelsey. I've been rocking his fade for the last 25, 30 years. Fuck you, Travis Kelsey. Your fade ain't shit.
No, that's fuck his barber. Fuck his barber for trying to make it
No,
And
a
no,
new trend.
yo, I'm gonna tell you, yo, Travis Kelsey got the hold on. Let me run your plates real quick. Hold on, real tight, hold tight.
Yo, but
Hey,
Travis Kelsey always been rocking a fade. Like, why is this new? He's
I don't
always
No,
know.
had
and
a
this
fade.
is yeah, this ain't on Travis Kelsey. It's the stupid ass, culturally appropriating media. Whenever they
I'm
find
surprised
something,
the
they
New
try
York
and put it
Times
out
did
like
it.
that. Yeah, I'm not surprised by the New York Times anymore, man. They're fucking idiots too. But uh, this is not on Travis Kelsey, you know. But it is what it is.
Word. You done, TJ? We didn't mean to step on that, but
Yo,
like,
Tyrone throwing shots at your fade, TJ. Oh shit, he froze me.
Curtis say he's on a tape delay.
Via satellite.
Right? We're doing it live. But anyway, y'all know who I am. Shouts out to my manager, the Jive Soul Bro himself, the Dr. Styles Slick. If you didn't see the name, Akeem the African Dream. Be rocking my dashiki later on today as I go do laundry. But nah. But anyway, y'all know what to do. Hooksrub.com, 20% off that order using the code STAR5, star5podcast.com, the Star5 Podcast Facebook group, all that good shit. We out. Peace.